Hey man, you're watching GDN, the 24-hour Grateful Dead network. Hey, tonight we're going to tell you about our Grateful Dead travel tours. This is a getaway adventure that a lot of us have been enjoying for a long time, but it's become more popular with mainstream tourists, you know, people who actually have jobs. Now, the Grateful Dead travel tour is not for everyone. If you're not into massive granola intake or sharing a bed with a Labrador Retriever, then you might not be able to deal with it. But if you're cool with that kind of stuff, this is the trip for you. Melissa?
Thanks, Ian. Cotton mouth. Okay, first of all, our organization will send you a questionnaire like this that you will need to fill out. For example, under lifestyle, are you a hardcore 60s deadhead or like a 90s weekend deadhead? Or like seating section, smoking or not quite so much smoking? And then return, Sunday or it's like sometime in late April. Okay, now after that's taken care of, it's time to turn your attention to packing for your trip. And here's our own Carolyn Wallace.
Thanks, Melissa. Hey. Now, when you're heading out on a dead tour, the most important tip to remember is pack light. But make sure you have all the essentials. And everything you need is going to fit in a handy backpack, just like this. Start off with a crucial item. This is a flashlight to look in the engine when your van breaks down outside Eugene. Next, you got your brownies. Remember, the greener in color, the better. How about some earrings to sell before the show? And I think you're going to need probably about 3 dozen bandanas. Oh, and here's a final item that some of your newer deadheads might enjoy. It's called a meat belt. And it's to safely hide this red meat that you crave, but you don't really want anybody to know about it, right? Peace. Ian?
All right. Thanks, Carolyn. Now, you might be wondering what to expect from a Grateful Dead travel tour. Well, besides 35-minute guitar solos, here are some other things you'll experience. Racing 45-year-old accountants to front row seats. Finding creative places to urinate. The thrill of eating unlicensed food. And seeing enough jugglers and mimes to block out the sun.
Okay, if this information isn't enough, we have a special travel tip from a man who's been on more than 766 Grateful Dead tours. Here's Andy Bratt.
Thanks, dudes. Hey, remember, you don't need any money on a Grateful Dead travel tour. Use the barter system instead. It helps to take some items. For example, 1 dead CD equals a tofu burger and a cup of juice. 1 dead cassette equals a loaf of potato bread, and 1 dead 8-track equals 2 raisins. 1 T-shirt ought to get you a couple of toques of something, and 1 extra ticket gets you a place to crash and all the mushrooms you can eat. Ian?
Okay, thanks, man. Hey, I hope you give our Grateful Dead travel tours a try. Now, we'll send you an envelope like this, and if you're interested, fill out our questionnaire. If you want to travel, but you don't have the money, just lick the yellow corner of the envelope and kick back. Later.